Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Bound to College. So there's been an update for this game, and I'm excited to play it. I think by the time this video comes out, it should be available for the public as well. So you will also be able to play it if you so choose, by of course going to the link in the description, as always. Anyhow, we're gonna go to the party. Oh my, okay. Alright, so I chose going to the party over talking with Jupiter. I feel like this person right here is Jupiter, but I can't really remember. But apparently I can talk to any of them that I want, is this correct? I like how clicking on Julian just gives me a whole outline of the barbecue he's grilling, or whatever. It's looks kind of weird and wonky, but sure. So I don't understand how they got all of these people together. Like, why is Ned here? Like, who brought Ned along to this party with Julian and Vincent? Like, it seems weird. Also, don't know who these two guys are. I assume one of them is Jupiter, the one in the middle, but I don't know who this one is and this one is. And I don't know why Ron is looking like that right now. Do you see this? He looks so sultry and like a temptress. Like, I don't even know, like a call boy. What is this? I don't know. I don't know. I want to click on Ron, but let's just click on Ned, because I think I loaded a previous save in which the one that I was nice to Ned in. I think I did. You catch movement in the shadows far to the side of the back of the yard and turn to see Ned. Yeah, don't know who invited him here. He's looking on at the rest of the party, looking awkward and lonely. You stride over to join him. Also, did anyone even mention that there was going to be a party before it happened? I guess not. The party just kind of happened. That's fine. You stride over to join him. Did they change the fonts for the... I think they did, for the name. Hey Ned, how's the party going? Come on, you can't still be salty. Oh wait, I think I loaded the wrong thing. Honestly, let me reload, because I want to be nice to Ned first. Alright guys, I was actually having to skip through a little bit of dialogue because I realized I didn't have a proper save for when I was nice to Ned. But when I was doing that, apparently the dialogue regarding the party was added in to, some of these previous scenes, or however you want to call them. So, have you seen those notices in the hallway? A lot of people talking about this big party. What do you mean notices in the hallway? Is it like a school? Is it like a university party? Or are people really allowed to just hang up flyers for their personal parties? That'd be kind of weird. Will you be there? Actually, I will be there. I've tutored a few of the dumb jocks in that fraternity to get extra credit in my courses. Though it's lame, I usually hang out by myself in some dark corner. Somehow I don't think you'll meet that fate this year. At least, not once I get there and drag you back into the light. You see Ned beaming with happiness, and it feels like an age has passed before either of you break eye contact. I think I can skip now. Yeah. Alright, we're back. I had to do a little bit of sounding again, but we're back! Hey Ned, how's the party going? Come to join me? Of course, gotta check up on my boyfriend. Okay, so that's nice. We're treating him normal again, that's nice. Like he's a decent person. I mean, which he kind of isn't though. Which is the hard, brutal truth. He's kind of an awful person. Did I already ask how the party's going? How's the party going? I barely got here and you're already at my side. He reaches an arm around your body and pulls you in close. His lips meet yours and your two tongues are soon locked in a friendly duel. You sure know how to greet a boy. Wouldn't want you to lose interest now, would I? His hand grabs your crotch and gently starts to massage it. Ned, not right here. You moan in excitement. Oh, there's zero chance of that. Come on, let's join the party. Nah, I'm good. I'll stay here. You go. Really? Are you sure? Yes, I'm fine. Go. Ned. Whatever, Ned. Whatever. What if I clicked on it again? What would it do? You look around, but Ned's nowhere to be found. I guess that's what it would do. Where did he go? God, I can't get over Ron, though. Okay, let's talk to Ron now. I can't get over him. I can't get over that look he was doing. As you approach Ron, you see Julian gesturing towards you. Julian! Did I click on you? Why are you meddling? Why are you interfering with my time with Ron? I don't... Please, Julian. Go to Julian first? No! You pretend not to have noticed Julian. I didn't notice him. Do I see him on screen right now? No, I didn't notice him. Ron was keeping close to Julian for most of the party, but now that Julian has been assigned preparing tonight's meat. On the grill, you perv. It looks like Ron is by himself. As you watch, Ron sits in a lawn chair. He's holding a bottle of beer that still looks full. He takes a sip and grimaces at the awful taste. How tiny is that? Oh, okay, I see. It's a normal... But actually, that bottle looks kind of small. I don't know. It's like a bottle that's sized perfectly for him. It's weird. Hey, Ron, how's the party going? He smiles and perks up as soon as he sees you, waving you over enthusiastically. He takes a second sip of beer. Again, his expression suggests he hates the stuff. How are you enjoying the party, Kuro? Things are getting pretty... Ooh, he looks a little bit more... aggressive? Angry? In this... with this, model or look in the bottom left? I know that they updated and added new, images of the MC down here in the bottom left, so... Yeah, he looks a little bit more aggressive now. When he does, ooh, this thing. I don't know if that's good or bad. Things are getting pretty wild inside the house. All those people, it was getting too loud for me. I know what you mean. I saw that topless girl dancing in the living room. Oh my god, who asked? That's when I decided to slip out here to the yard, where it's quieter. And I'm free from having to look at tits. You don't think the cops will get called, do you? I can't imagine the neighbors are pleased about all the noise. Nah, they gotta be used to it. Comes with living next to a college campus, right? Besides, I think most of these houses are either fraternities or sororities anyway. Ron seems slightly reassured and takes another tiny sip of beer. You can hear him make a little noise, like it's making him gag. Oh my. Yes, Ron. Yeah, look around. What are you looking at? Come on, tell me. Okay, what now? Ron looks around in anticipation. I know, I see. He's biting his lip a little. Julian has just finished a new set of hot dogs and burgers, filling the air with their scent. There are soft drinks as well as alcohol, of course. Alright, ooh, okay, so I can, like, feed him something? Okay, you want a hot dog? Come on. Here's something else Julian made for you. Hot dog? Why do you look so confused? But I want a drink. Okay, baby, I'll get you your alcohol. God damn. Like, what? You can trust me on this. If you're not enjoying it, you shouldn't do it. Simple as that. Okay, don't narrow your eyes. Julian told me it's what you do at these college parties. Getting drunk lowers your inhibitions. Makes it easier to meet new people. Stuff like that. It's funny, at times like these, Ron seems so innocent. He always does. So inexperienced, at least in some areas of life. In need of a bigger brother figure to guide him. You feel a bit protective of Ron. You're sure nothing good will happen to him if he gets drunk at this party. Drinking alcohol on an empty stomach is a really bad idea, trust me. Besides, you said yourself you didn't like how it tasted. Take the hot dog and go mingle with the other guests. But don't give it another thought. Ron looks up at you, his face is impassive. A mercurial expression you can't interpret. Is he grateful you're looking out for him? Or disappointed he won't learn what it's like to be drunk? Oh my gosh, no, Ron! He smiles at you, but you realize it's a forced smile. Thank you. You're a good friend. Then why are you decreasing my relationship score with you? I suppose I'll go mingle then. You sigh, convinced you've done the right thing. You're certain that in time, Ron will be glad you stopped him from getting drunk tonight. Oh my god, will he increase my points later on? I doubt it. I don't want to just roll back. Okay, take the beer, take the beer, take the beer. Here, come on. Baby wants his alcohol. Oh, what is that face you're doing, Kuro? Really squinting those eyes. It tastes awful because it's the worst brand on the market. Why do you think there's still a whole cooler of this stuff left? I got you. Try some of this instead. You get a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label. Pouring it into a cup, you then add some Coke for flavor. Normally there'd be a shot glass of this scotch added to a full cup of Coke. It is strong stuff. Taking advantage of the fact that Ron doesn't know any better, you fill up the cup with mostly scotch and just a little Coke. Oh my gosh, we're gonna kill him. Considering that Ron is so slender and a little short, and especially considering he's never had hard liquor before, you know he's going to be wasted tonight. Cheers. Ron raises the glass and smiles gratefully at you before drinking a large mouthful. Well, you asked for this, so... His eyes bulge and he bends forward in a sudden coughing fit. It's so much stronger than anything he's ever tried before. He wasn't prepared. Who's that? Julio. I assume this is supposed to be in Spanish. But I can't pronounce Spanish, but we'll give it a try, sis. Hodor, Elio, Io, Kei, Kono, Hases. Sorry. Julio. Ron spilled scotch and soda all over the cute Spanish guy who had been sitting on the ground nearby. Julio rushes out of the way of the splashing liquid. You pat Ron on the back as his coughing fit ends. You just need to drink it really fast so you don't feel the burning sensation so much. Feel free to finish the whole bottle. Thank you, Kuro. This is just what I needed tonight. Oh my, I like when he does this, this pose. Let's get this party started. To your shock, Ron suddenly downs the rest of the glass in one long gulp. He seems to shiver as it hits him, then his face grows flush. Ron licks his lips and pours the rest of the Johnny Walker into his cup, not even bothering to add Coke to it. Whoa, it's like summer, getting so hot out here. Oh my gosh, he's licking his lips. Oh my gosh, Ron. Right here? No, all these guys, they're gonna destroy you if they see you like this. Ron grabs at his sweater, and finally his collared shirt. Only his tie is still around his neck. He takes another deep drink of scotch. Maybe... Heck, I could go help Julian with his meat. No, not Julian, me! With the grilling? Yeah, sure. Ron walks over towards Julian. You notice Ron looks less steady on his feet, and you're sure that if he keeps drinking scotch in this quantity, he'll get blackout drunk in no time. I bet Julian's gonna tell us not to give him alcohol. You gather up Ron's clothes and put them in a bag Julian brought. You don't trust Ron to remember his own clothes, not if he keeps drinking that stuff. Hearing your name, you glance towards Ron and Julian. Ron is gesturing the hand holding the scotch in your direction. Looking in the direction Ron is gesturing, Julian sees you. He gives you an annoyed look. Oh, come on, don't look at me like that. Probably not impressed that you gave Ron hard liquor. He wanted it. You decided to make yourself scarce for a few minutes and go find someone else to chat with. Alright. Ugh, God, but I want to keep chatting with Ron. Maybe he can take off some more clothes. I don't know. Should I talk to Julian? I don't want to talk to him. Let's talk to Vincent. I don't like Julian. Okay, sir. That's the guy that was just to the left of him, right? Yeah, it was. I'm trying to talk to Vincent. I don't know why you're interfering on this matter, Max. Okay. Alright, he looks like he might be British. I don't know. He looks like he might be a Londoner. I don't know. We'll try breaking out the British accent again. No promises. It'll be good. Where do you think you're going? I want to talk with Vincent. Can't you see he's busy? There must be someone else whose time you can waste. He does not look busy. What are you talking about? But go. What are you talking about? What? He's just hanging out here. Sir, let me talk to him. Oh no, he's just gonna say the same thing. I don't know what his problem is. No, let's see. What do you want? Like, no, what do you want? Oh, he has pecs. Way more defined than ours. Oh no. I don't think we've been introduced yet. You offer him your hand, which he takes confidently. He seems so pleasant now when we try to talk to him. Why doesn't he let us talk to Vincent? Is he into Vincent? Like, come on now. As you shake, he demonstrates his strength by crushing your hand with his until your eyes start to water. What? What kind of beta male thing is he doing to me right now? My name is Kuro. You're Max, right? How do you know my name? You're on the college's basketball team. I figured he was more of a soccer player, but fine. That's right. I caught the last game. I saw you playing. So you're a fan? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Do you want me to give you an autograph? Would you write it on my naked body? Okay. We are escalating things. You give him a playful wink, which fades to shock when you see his reaction. What did you just say? He bellows the words in rage. Oh god, we're just coming on to heterosexual homophobes. He's breathing like a bull about to charge and is coming closer. Can you not get that close to me, please? Your breath. Too close for comfort. You avert your eyes, unable to meet his. You definitely misjudged the situation. As he draws near, you can feel his intimidating presence loom over you. Watch him just grab me and just force me into a deep, wet kiss. Oh, my lord. The scent of sweat and masculinity are radiating from his powerful physique. Ew. Nothing. I said nothing at all. Your words are faltering and weak as you grow worried. He stays like this for a long moment. You could cut the tense atmosphere with a knife. Hard to tell if he's going to punch you or strip you naked to ravish you right there and now. Oh no. Well, let's go. Suddenly he bursts out in a hearty laugh, slapping you on the back. Ugh. Just effing with you. Oh, good. You sigh and feel the tension. I love it when guys just are effing with me about being homophobic and potentially committing a hate crime. It's always so fun. Max's hand drifts down to your booty before he finally removes it. For a moment, the adrenaline is still coursing through you and leaves you a bit exhilarated. For a moment, I wasn't sure if you were going to punch me. I still might do that. Seriously? Oh no, he would do that, but not as in a homophobic way, but more of as in a BDSM way. Oh my god, he's gonna punch us while he makes sweet love to us. You see his jaw clench and his biceps flex as his hands ball into fists. He is not happy with you. What? At all. Best to be careful around this guy. What? Vincent doesn't like you, and that means neither do I. Your relationship decreased. Dude, I didn't do anything. So what do you want? Nothing, I just wanted to say hello. Well, mission accomplished. You've said hello, now beat it. Alright, see you later. Yeah, maybe. Oh my god, just terrible. Awful human being. Alright, we'll talk to Julian first before these two new guys. When you arrive at the party, Julian had volunteered to man the grill and make burgers and hot dogs for the partygoers. You'd forgotten about Julian while you were in the house, but now that you reach the backyard, you can see him at the grill. Julian looks up from the grill and sees you approach. You hear a heavy sigh. Or maybe that was just the meat sizzling on the grill. What do you want? Hamburger or hot dog? Is a bit of conversation on the menu? Nope. Busy here if you can't tell. Oh my gosh, dude. I have like 100 people to feed and they're not patient. Well, who's paying you to do this? You spend a moment watching him flip burgers. A pile of cooked ones sit on the table, uneaten. Nobody is walking towards the table right now. Seems like you just want to avoid me, dude. Something gives me the feeling you're just avoiding me. Are you always this needy? Oh my god. We're roommates. Doesn't mean we're friends. Dude! I literally am being so chill about Ron staying in the room, in this playthrough at least. I'm being so chill about that. Like, I don't know why you're being a jerk. Maybe the smoke is just making me irritable. Maybe you're always irritable. I'm sorry, what did you need from me? Julian looks up from the girl and sees you approach. Girl, what do you mean, what? He gives you a friendly wave and beckons you over. I've been stuck at this grill all evening. The only people who talk to me say what they want to eat and then leave. Nice to have a friendly face around for company. What? Did you just have a stroke and... It just feels like we just had we've had two different conversations from like two different timelines. Like, what? That's what roommates are for, right? I have your back, you know that. In that case, what I need is someone to take over the grill duty. Well, since you don't need anything from me, I guess I'll just be off then. It's like we're just, what? It's like, I don't understand what's happening in this conversation. What? Is he being sarcastic and he's actually pissed off? Haha, glad to know you really have my back when I need it. Are you really asking for help? If you're sick of grilling, I'll take over. No, actually, I like grilling. What? It's helping keep my mind off other things tonight. After a few brave attempts at conversation, all you get from him are single-word responses. Either he's really focused on grilling or he wants you to leave him alone. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on right now. This has been so mind-bending. Like, we came over here and he was like, no, I don't want to talk to you. And then he's like, okay, actually, it's nice to see a familiar face. And then he's like, you want me to help you on the, you want to help me on the grill? And then we're like, okay, well, let's leave. And then he's like, oh, well, glad to know you have my back, but I think he's being sarcastic? I don't know, this whole conversation is throwing me for a loop and I don't know what's going on. I don't know, maybe it's my brain. Let's investigate, because you're behaving like a lunatic. You can't bottle this up. Please, Julian, let me help you. He takes a long moment to compose himself before turning around again. You can see he's putting a brave face on, but the hurt in his eyes is deep. He runs a finger along his neck, and for the first time tonight, you notice the dog collar is gone. Oh yeah, that's weird. He glances around, and seeing that people aren't far away, he lowers his voice so only you can hear him. A certain mutual acquaintance of ours gave me a task. The sort of offer you can't refuse if you take my drift. You think you can guess his meaning. But what did it have to do in return for losing that, ridiculous collar? You follow his gaze and see Ron sitting just out of earshot. I'm not blind or stupid. I know he's in love with me. I knew that before he even knew he was gay. Okay, apparently you just know everything, Mr. Heterosexual. We know everything about each other. Then why do you always play dumb like you think he's straight? You literally met him a few days ago. I've known him since we were kids. More importantly, I know his parents. You'd have to know them to fully understand. Everyone in our whole town works for their factory or have family who do. His parents always get their way, without exception. And their way is hardcore strict Catholic. As their only heir, that poor kid has had pressure and expectations heaped upon him that would break a lesser man. Take my word for it. He was never allowed to have a computer or a cell phone. They're gateways to sin. He couldn't have friends. None were deemed worthy of their child. I was a sole exception because my dad is one of the top managers at their factory. They spoon-feed him all the guilt about sin as well as their expectations he would someday marry the girl they picked for him. He was always in deep denial, even to himself, about his sexuality. He was always so polite, reserved. In the rare occasion he did F up, his parents had a litany of cruel punishments ready. I think the reason he follows me around like he does is that I was the only person he could turn to. I taught him about stuff his parents wouldn't, got him to open up and play like a normal kid. It was like having a little brother. There's nothing he wouldn't do for me. Oh, dude. What'd you make him do? Nothing I wouldn't do for him either. You starting to understand? It had always been clear that they must have had a lot of history. You've seen how Ron idolizes Julian. Somehow you had never quite grasped the enormity of that bond that exists between them. It finally makes sense why Ron sought refuge with Julian when he was fleeing that awful Catholic school. Julian is a safe space. The fact that he won't tell me what it was like at his fancy private school is basically the first time he's kept something from me. I don't like it. I just know it means bad news. The Ron you've met and gotten to know isn't the Ron I've always known. He's truly questioning his faith. He's been flirting with you openly. I know, isn't it awesome? I think I'm gonna tap that later. And he's defying his parents. He's like a new person. I've been trying to give him space, to let him figure himself out. I think what he needs is a safe space and lots of time to process his new freedom and the chance to embrace who he really is. Plus, a little support goes a long way. Julian finally pauses to take a breath and notices that he's just burned a whole batch of burgers. He quickly tosses them away into some bushes and puts some new ones on the grill. Sounds like Ron grew up in a sort of emotional prison. That poor kid. No wonder you're so protective of him. But what does any of this have to do with our mutual acquaintance? Okay. I have to F him. Wait, you mean Ron? No. And also, did you need to get this close to me? You stare at Julian. His words hit you so hard it's like he slapped you hard across the face. Well, I think he'd enjoy that at the very least. Excuse me? His eyes are looking down at the burgers he's grilling, but you know that's just a tactic to avoid seeing your expression. You hear the shame in his words as he mumbles them quietly. You know what he and his mistress are like? No human compassion between the two of them. It wasn't a choice, it was an ultimatum. They knew I was desperate, that I'd do anything. He again rubs his neck. Mentally, you can picture how relieved he must have been to take it off. He was getting so many comments on it as he walked around campus, you're sure it was humiliating for him to wear a dog collar in public. Wait, so you took off the collar in exchange for having to do that to Ron? How did they even know about Ron? Did you tell them about Ron? Because it's not like he's on the, it's not like he actually goes to this university. This cannot be the reason why he's doing this. I know, it doesn't seem to add up. Just to take off the dog collar, he's going to do this to Ron, who apparently he doesn't want to hurt? I don't know about this. You're sure that Julian would wear his collar forever if this would protect Ron, yeah. Something else must be at play here. So I F Ron tonight and everything will be okay. What if you don't? Julian opens his mouth to answer, then closes it again. His face hardened. Everything will finally be sorted out. You know I have no problem with you being gay. I don't know if that's true. I mean no disrespect. Well, you've disrespected me a lot. But seriously, gay sex isn't something I ever in a million years expected I'd be doing. Didn't I kind of do that with you earlier? I mean, it wasn't really consensual and you were kind of in a latex suit. And but you know, it was still a romantic moment. Sooner chuck myself off a cliff than go through with this. Okay, well, you know, if you're saying you'd rather die than do this, then, you know, I think you're a little bit homophobic. You want to hear more? Tell me. I'm fully aware of how manipulative are. You glance around, but there's still people in earshot, so you stick to the code. Mutual acquaintance can be. If this is what, God, how suspicious, our mutual acquaintance. If this is what you need to do, then I won't judge you. He has brightened up considerably, finally having someone to confide what has been eating him up all night. Knowing he has an ally. So, there's this guy at the party who sold me, these. Ooh, some illicit contraband? Julian pulls a plastic bag from his pocket. There are pills in it. Viagra. And some unknown type of pill. Who takes Viagra? Who takes... Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go to this party. I'm gonna get so wasted and messed up. I'm gonna take Viagra. What? What? Viagra? The Viagra will make sure I can perform. Oh, God. Just in case closing my eyes and imagining a girl isn't enough. Dude, not to Ron. He's so cute. The other pill is supposed to lower inhibitions and make you friendly. The Viagra is for me, obviously. The other pill is for Ron. Ron doesn't need a pill. I slipped a couple in his beer. Oh my god, this is not right. Look at him. I don't like the smile as he says that, as he said he's gonna date RM. Oh god. He's never had alcohol before, so I don't want to get him drunk on his first time at a party. Well, I served him a lot of alcohol, don't worry. The pills in his drink should be enough to make tonight go smoothly. Like, watch this combination between pills and alcohol kill Ron. As for later, could you just, you know, stay out of the way? Pretend to be asleep or something? Wait, you're gonna do it in our room? No, what? I'm not gonna pretend to be. I'm gonna watch. What? Dude. I have already talked with him. Who? Talked with who? About what? Oh, okay. You meant that. I thought you were like, I already talked with Ron. I told him that I'm gonna watch you guys fool around. He did not really like the beer, but I made him drink the whiskey, and he likes it. I doubt I remember anything by tomorrow. You should not have done that. Oh my god, you're literally doing it. You literally tried to do something worse yourself. What? It might even help your course. Don't you think it's better for him not to remember what you're about to do with him? Julian gives you a hurtful gaze. Maybe you were right. Your relationship with Julian decreased. Oh my god, I don't care, Julian. You look around, but Ned is nowhere to be found. Okay, well, I didn't even click on him, so... Don't know why you're telling me that. No, seriously, why did it just instantly skip to that? That's so weird. Yeah, it's not like I didn't click on Ned, so I don't know why you're telling me Ned isn't around. But fine. Okay, we'll speak to Julio, and then I think last is Jupiter. You're enjoying the party atmosphere, and you notice a guy you've never seen before. He's standing at the food table holding a plate. As you watch, his hand hovers over different types of food, but grabs none. Is he indecisive about what he wants to eat? Or just not very hungry? His shoulders slump as he sets the plate back down and walks away with nothing at all. Intriguing, since everyone else is eating their fill. I don't know, you just talked about how the whole table was full of burgers that no one was coming near. When you see him sit alone in the grass, idly watching the rest of the party around him, you march straight towards him and sit down. He regards you with a look of mild surprise, yet he slowly breaks into a shy smile. It seems he did want company. Ooh, let's put our hand on his leg, caress him a bit. I'm Kuro. What's your name? Don't think I've seen you in any of my classes. Is there a reason his model on the bottom left looks so creepy? Do you guys see that? Why does he look demonic almost? I don't know. I can barely see his pupils or irises, but it's just so small. I'm sure it's there. But he looks demonic down there. No, I don't think we share any classes. Julio Caesar, a pleasure to meet you. Say, I couldn't help but noticing you earlier. Why didn't you grab a bite to eat? Yeah, I've been watching you all night. Can't. I saw. Oh, are you. Oh, okay, for a second I was gonna be like, is he vegan? Can't. I saw the ingredients on the hot dog buns included eggs, so. I might have been safe with a hamburger, but some jerk dropped egg salad all over the plate they're serving them on. Wait, what? I'm confused. Your face burns with red embarrassment as you remember that it was you who spilled the egg salad earlier? Wait, I'm confused. You saw the ingredients in the hot dogs included eggs, but some jerk dropped egg salad over the plate they're serving them on? I don't get it. What? Your face burns... Yeah, I already read that. You don't remember cleaning it up. Well, we didn't clean it up, apparently. A mouthful of that and I could die. Eggs are my worst enemy. Unless I have my shot nearby. You're allergic to eggs? It suddenly occurs to you how many things have eggs in them. Damn, he got a raw deal with that allergy. That sucks. Do you want me to see if we can find something egg-free? I'm always prepared, don't worry. I ate before I came here. Very kind of you to offer, though. So that accent, and I'm not doing an accent because I'm not trying to go ahead and do a Spanish accent. I don't know how to do one. I'm not going to try. He raises an eyebrow. What about it? The accent is, oh, sexy. You always liked hearing Mexican boys talk. There is something exotic about the Spanish accent. It's sexy. You Mexican boys are so lucky you get to sound so hot no matter what you're saying. His smile fades away. Yeah, I don't know if he enjoyed how he phrased that. I would understand if he was very angry about how he phrased that. He closes his eyes and looks like he's praying for patience. Why is it that every American I meet assumes I'm from Mexico? Yeah, I thought he was from Spain. Usually the next step is they start insinuating me or saying I'm here to steal their job. What? Literally, my first night in this country, someone told me to go back to Mexico. When I told them I was Spanish, they didn't seem to understand the difference at all. You're horrified. You never intended to come off as a racist. White person. White person. You know, white people. Oh god. But maybe you could have picked your words with more sensitivity. Perhaps he noticed your horrified expression because his face is softened a little. He pats your thigh to reassure you. That is a little bit more than a normal patting of the thigh, but go off. You didn't mean anything by it, I understand. Just, next time, maybe you should learn something about who a person is inside, before you go on stereotypes. Well, don't scowl at me. Even a positive stereotype's like a sexy accent. I know, right? That's what I was saying, even though I chose sexy accent. I'm just trying to be forward here. Julio, I apologize. Let's start over. Pretend we just met all over again. I'm Julio. Nice to meet you, Kuro. You feel bad you started on the wrong foot, but he does seem like a nice guy. Oh my god, our relationship decreased. Great meeting you, Julio. I have a feeling we'll see each other around campus again soon. Yes, of course. I'll see you around. You get up and walk away, giving Julio a friendly wave goodbye. He nods and resumes looking around and watching the party goers around him. Several minutes later, you're chatting with someone else and you feel like you're being watched. Turning around, you see Julio seated where he was earlier. As soon as you turned around, you saw his head move quickly as if looking away from you. His cheeks seemed to be gaining a bit of flush. Had he been checking you out, or is it in or is it in your imagination? You put the thought out of your mind and return to mingling with the other party guests. Of course he's checking us out. All of them are. I know it for a fact. God, I still just can't get over how Ron's looking at us. Hey. What kind of voice should I give him? Hey! Can we give him an effeminate voice? I mean, am I stereotyping him just because he has some colored hair? He must be effeminate? Maybe. Maybe I'm stereotyping him. That is a weird looking sweater. Like, where are those tassels? That's not what they're called, but... Where are those cords in his sweater coming out of? It looks like a... It doesn't look like a hoodie. So it seems weird to have those cords. I don't know. Looks like a sweater. Maybe it is a hoodie, but I don't see the hood. Whatever. Nice party. Yep. Both of you look for a moment into the crowd. Neither of you say anything. The silence is becoming awkward. My name is Kuro, by the way. Jupiter. Jupiter, like... the planet? I don't know, probably not. I don't know, maybe the star. Like the star? Okay. I don't know, I thought there was maybe some star out there that has the name Jupiter in it. I don't know, God, stop pissing on me. Our star is the sun. Jupiter is a planet. I don't know. I mean, I knew it was a planet, but God, stop attacking me. A gas giant, to be precise. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, okay, well, if you didn't know that, then what the hell? Obviously. Okay, you know what? Actually, he has a lot of attitude, so I'm gonna keep him having this effeminate voice. Maybe even need to be a little bit more effeminate with it. Another awkward silence. You really need to say something. Or leave. Pants? He does look like he's wearing some weird pants. Anyway, name? Jupiter is a very uncommon name. He shrugged his shoulders with an expression which tells you he is bored by your comment. You must hear it often. I guess so. Is there a story to it or what? He shrugs again. I don't know. My mother, she was into astrology. I guess that's why. You guess? Oops, I skipped. It's not like I can ask her now that she's gone. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. It's okay, you couldn't have known. So, what's your field of study? I'm a social worker. Oh, really? They let gigantic bitches become social workers? I didn't know. So your job is to help other people? Basically, yes. Make a joke, appreciate. God, I know he's just gonna take the joke the wrong way, but let's do it. So if I need some help to get out of a tight pair of pants, that isn't even smooth. Like, dude, you're just being extremely sexually forward and acting like you're being slick. Oh my God, not funny, bro. He huffs and folds his arms. You've offended him. Your relationship with Jupiter decreased. I assume you're a student too? I study art. Really? Are you gonna attack me for studying art? Because I've had enough of that. He looks at you curiously. I know what you're thinking. I know it's tough to make a living out of anything related to art. I'd imagine so, yes. He nods sympathetically, his hands twitches forward, then is caught and goes back to his side. You have the impression he was going to reach out to give your shoulder a reassuring squeeze, but then he stopped himself. I don't study it because I want to be rich. Life's not about money for me. My parents are rich enough. Okay, oh my God, dude, I hate him. I hate Kuro. Believe me, but it didn't make them happy or me. Perhaps there was more edge in your voice than you'd intended. You can't help it when you think of the cold jerks who raised you. Well, if things go sideways, I guess this will come in handy. Can't hurt to have a family fortune to fall back on. No, there's no going back. What did we do? When I told them I'm going to study art instead of economics or law, they cut me out of their will. No crap? They disinherited you over that? They can keep their money. I don't want it. I don't want anything from them. Don't talk like that. I'm sure they just had your best interest in mind. You know, parents, it's just a scare tactic. I don't think so. No, they had their investment portfolio in mind, not my best interests. I was only ever a disappointment in their eyes. You should be happy to have them in your life at all. Oh my god, God, I do not like Jupiter. He's got a faraway look in his eyes. Something is on his mind. What are you talking about? Nothing. He drags his foot awkwardly across the ground in front of him, unable to meet your eyes. He seems unsure of what else to say. He seems to be standing even closer to you than before. Might be your imagination, but he was drifting towards you as you were telling him about your sad past. Okay, increased. I think I should go back to the party. I know, I literally ate him. Of course, see you later! See ya. God, he was awful. Just awful. So, do I have anything else to do here, or do I click back now just to go ahead and leave? Now, I think this is where I'm gonna end this episode on a little cliffhanger. I'm gonna end the episode here because I'm so excited to get to be with Julian. I mean, Julian? Ron. Anyway. I clicked on Ron again before Ned, but whatever. So in the next episode, we are gonna get frisky with Julian. Maybe we'll see Julian and Ron get frisky together themselves while we're in our room. That's gonna be really awkward, but I want to watch. I'm not gonna pretend to be asleep. So I hope you guys look forward to the next episode. Hope you like the new characters they've introduced, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.